School went along normally. Because Chase and Chance had no other classes with Marshmallow, they did not see him until swim class. Swim class was oddly positive and motivating. There was a 15-minute trading exercise before laps. Accompanying the trading, there was a video playing on positive self-image and positive role models. The video highlighted people who teenagers could speak with when or if they were ever feeling down. As Maximilian called out time, he used given names instead of nicknames. At 5 minutes before the end of class, he called everyone together and passed out the swim meet agenda. All the kids yelled with excitement. Each kid who was already a really good swimmer individually and who had rightfully earned his or her spot had a listing of the legs that they would swim as they would meet their competitors. While in the locker room, the kids talked about the swim session and the very obvious personality change. They all agreed that it would be very weird if Max was touchy and bubbly. They jointly felt that though he was still a bit rough around the edges, he was a new man and that he was the best version of himself today. They speculated that perhaps a parent or a staff member confronted him, which led him to the overwhelmingly positive transformation. Charcoal made a seemingly unrelated observation. Did any of you notice that the well was on the bottom of the pool? Like, I'm sure it was no longer on the wall. Everyone laughed. Freckles assumed it was always on the bottom because he closed his eyes quite a bit, trying not to look at the sea life, as he secretly felt that the mirrors often returned his glances. Charcoal's observations sparked quite the debate among the team, who then started using the hashtag #WhoMovedTheWhale. They used this hashtag whenever something strange, weird, or extraordinary or unexplicable happened. At first it freaked me out during laps. Then I thought how amazing it would be to swim on top or above a whale. Chase and Chance never really commented. They looked over at Marshmallow and said nothing. Marshmallow didn't make the team because he hadn't practiced enough. However, a note at the bottom of the sheet said that Marshmallow could possibly be a sub if someone became injured or arrived late for a meet. He was essentially an alternate. For the remainder of the season, the team performed amazingly. Marshmallow only subbed a couple of times. The team was loaded with winners. Neither Chase and Chance nor Marshmallow ever met up or passed each other in school's hallways. They never even sat next to each other on bus trips to other schools for swimming events. As time went on, Chase and Chance worried less that the Protectors Witch wanted to harm them. At the end of the season's final swim meet, the boys approached Marshmallow. Never one for many words, Marshmallow spoke to the boys briefly and then walked away. "You should meet Mother."